what is hygiene poverty? Well, really, hygiene poverty is just not having the money to buy basic essentials that you need to keep yourself clean and decent and comfortable.
It's the older gentleman who has lacked confidence because he can't afford hygiene products.
And mum not being able to afford then more nappies in the next size up.
When, you are in that poverty cycle, you're prioritising how you spend your money, and if you're going to pick food, are you going to pay your electricity?
The food for my kids, all the cream. I forget about the cream and then focus on the kids.
Deodorant, toothpaste, period products, laundry detergent, soap, hand soap.
These things are not a luxury. They're things that we have to have. There was a widowed father who had 5 children. Each of the children were missing a significant amount to school. The children had head lice and he could only afford 1 bottle of treatment at a time. So he was treating one child, they were going back to school. He had to wait then till next week to treat the next child.
One thing that we really come across is just the children are getting really bullied in school because, hygiene is so poor in the home. They are being targeted because they smell or their clothes are dirty. It does profoundly impact them.
For our clients, initially it was with senior citizens. They were trying to pay the bills, they were trying to feed themselves, and they were cutting back to manage their income. And some of them, you would see their personal hygiene standards drop, and then obviously people are very quick to judge, so you can become marginalised and isolated because of your body odour, because of your appearance.
Where I was staying in refugee center, there was no good product for us to bath with and take care of the children. Some of the ladies and children started facing skin infections and skin allergies.
As migrant women who are either experiencing homelessness and other issues, they're not going to think about the products, sometimes putting their own health in jeopardy. So that's what happens when, hygiene poverty affects the minorities as well.
We see nearly 1,000 women every year turning up to the hospital to give birth in only the clothes they stand up in, without baby clothes, without underclothes, without a towel, without the toothbrush and toothpaste.
If you are basically experiencing lack when it comes to hygiene, obviously you would definitely not feel good with yourself.
Hygiene Hub, I suppose at its core, is just a group of people. We're a group of people, we're all across the country. Most of us are volunteers, and we're all united by the belief that access to hygiene items is a human right and it's not a privilege. It's not something that we should need to make choices about.
We grow up knowing that people struggle to afford food, people struggle to pay their bills and things like that, and when you explain what we do and what it is that we're providing, people are nearly like, of course, how did I not know that?
Back in 2019, so it was just before COVID, we were getting together and really thinking about how can we make a difference to those that we're seeing around us. Food banks were becoming a thing. I think people understood the concept of donating food to help those around them, but no one was donating hygiene items. And when we were reaching out to different charities that were supporting people facing poverty or financial difficulties, they were saying they're just not getting the hygiene items.
Because we had to hit the ground so fast and so furious, we didn't have time for a vision. We didn't have time to it just grew so organically. We went from being a nice idea to an essential service pretty much overnight.
And where are we now, 5.5 years later? Yeah. We're across the whole country.
We have 145 drop-off points across Ireland where the public can donate items.
This year, in the first 6 months of the year, we've already supported over 150 community partners. Our very first donation was 30 kilos in Dublin, and we now are at almost 100,000 kilos donated. And I think that can be really hard to tangibilise, but what that is that's a financial value of over €500,000 of products that we've been able to distribute.
There's no burdensome bureaucracy. We can just WhatsApp somebody and say, look, we need this, this and this, any chance of that happening? And there's always a response. It can reduce a woman to tears that somebody has actually thought of them to give them these things. It takes a huge burden off their minds at a time when they're focusing on giving birth.
Working with Hygiene Hub is invaluable to clients and service users that sometimes have nothing. In our accommodation we have 4 bedrooms, so every time a woman moves in, a new woman comes in to have their baby, that's their safe space just for them. So being able to provide like the essential items, which can be obviously your shampoos, conditioners, toothpaste, deodorants, all of that, for us to not have to be trying to manage and secure those personal items that mean so much to people is huge. It takes so much pressure off our organisation.
If you're experiencing hygiene poverty, you're experiencing a myriad of other kind of, issues and challenges, and it doesn't make sense for us to operate in a silo because poverty isn't in a silo.
As we've gone along, we've built really good relationships with our community partners.
One of the things that I wanted to do was introduce free period products to all of my students in the school. Hygiene Hub came up and I contacted them, and Ciara immediately came back to me and said, yeah, we'd be delighted to support you. I couldn't believe it. We got a shipment within a couple of weeks and it was colossal compared to what we had previously been working with. It was amazing.
We would just usually give Vic a call and be like, okay, we're really low on nappies, like can you guys like source any? And usually Vic is like, we got it, we have it on hand. So it's great, and we usually just be like, okay, we'll meet you at this time, and we bring it, and we always have the stock, which is great. And they're so accommodating, like anything that we need or anything, they're really quick to be like, okay, if we don't have it, we'll get it.
We get products from a variety of different ways. Our bread and butter is what we call our drop-off points, so we partner with local pharmacies, coffee shops, hairdressers, anyone who is essentially public-facing. We give them a box and the public can donate items into it while they're going about their daily life. We also then partner with companies, offices, schools, GAA clubs, corporates, so the likes of pharmaceutical companies or manufacturers and things like that, who then donate stock onto us as well.
Together, we're all kind of working in this ecosystem that is able to channel the generosity of the public and the companies that we work with, to channel that generosity through these hygiene items and to get them out into the communities who really, really need them.
Every single item that's sent to a local community partner is specified for them. So we don't give kind of a general pack to every person. Each group who's receiving it gets what they've asked for.
I send them a message like this is what we have. We have new families. The lady just delivered the baby and they always come and help. It's really making people happy and putting smile on their faces and making some refugees to forget the stress of wherever they are coming from and the challenges they are facing in their country.
We approach Hygiene Hub and we give them sort of like the list that the women might need. Normally by this time we've already done sort of like a survey or something within the center. So let's say they need a whole load of reusable underwear, reusable pads. So we'll order them then from the Hygiene Hub, who then within a couple of days deliver it to the office. Those small necessities create a massive difference for them.
What the Hygiene Hub products do is they allow us to expand our service. We use the products obviously to help people, but also to build bridges. And handing somebody a bag, it's not charity, it's support.
We just want to make sure that they feel like they have the choice to show up in the world with dignity and exactly how they want and confidence.
Hygiene Hub is powered through people. We're not making that happen. We're just providing a little bit of a help, a little bit of breathing space, and then the people who receive them are making those phenomenal moves and decisions and actions that are bringing that joy and bringing that community. So we're just an enabler in all of that. People are really quick to talk about kind of what you don't have, the lack of dignity, the lack of access. And what I love about the work we do is when we provide items to someone, it's about what they then can go do. It's the add-on effect. It's millions of choices and games gone to and schools attended and jobs attended because of the access to those items.
So many people across Ireland are going without access to essential hygiene items, and once you're part of the team and once you realise that, you can't not do anything.
You get up every day and you go into your bathroom and your toothpaste is there and your soap is there and your toothbrush is there. If you've never gone without those things, then just think for a second about the people who don't have those things, who may not even have a bathroom. And just think what you can do to help.
It could be something like adding an extra packet of sanitary towels to your weekly shop, toothpaste, toothbrushes.
It is as much or as little as you want it to be, but every hour you put into it makes such a difference. Just those small pieces keep the whole charity moving, but also are really rewarding for you, to know that you've helped your local community.
Do whatever you can to make sure the next person has whatever they need, showing some love to them, because you never know what someone needs at a particular time.
The products are much needed. They're very well distributed, because the organisation does that thing really well. And you meet a lot of really nice people. So I can't see a bad thing.
We just wanted to make an impact and support our local community, and that's exactly what we're doing.